How's it going, guys? It's Nathan from Nathan's DIY Garage, and today we're going to be fixing a cold start code on the BMW E36 318. Okay, so here we are on the E36 318. So this is the M44 engine. This will be the same on the M42, M43, and we're going to go ahead and clean and fix the cold start valve, which is right here on these engines. So the symptoms are when you cold start, you have to hold your foot on the gas. You even have to hit the gas while you're starting it. It's wanting to die. Once it warms up, then you're good to go. This will also cause lean codes and fuel trim codes. So we're going to go and start off by taking these T30s out. There's one right there and one right there. We're going to go ahead and pull the plug on it like so. Push in on the little bell. We'll do it one-handed or not. Like that. We're going to go ahead and pull those T30s out and we'll come back. So here's the valve out of the car, and you can see on the one side there's a little peg, and what I did, I took a little straight screwdriver and I pried underneath of it, worked it up, came around the back and popped it up, and I popped it apart and it looks like this on the inside, and it has a little roll pin. That's fine, just go ahead and leave that in there. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and clean out the holes inside of here with carb cleaner, and we're gonna go ahead and clean out this and the other part down in here, and you take this black part and you could actually flip the cold start open and closed. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and take some carb cleaner and we're gonna spray down in there, and we're gonna let that soak in there, and that's gonna break up all that carbon. And you could use a parts washer, probably be a little bit easier. I'll spray all that stuff off, dump all that stuff out, and it's still kind of crusty. At the very end, when you're done with it, you should be able to flip it, yeah, like that. Should be able to go like this, and it should be nice and free. If there's any kind of binding, especially at the end when it stops, and you keep cleaning it. Guys, so here we are, and what I did, I put a little bit of penetrating oil or WD-40 where the oil ring is going to slide back down, and we're going to line the pin back up, and we're just going to press it back together until it goes all the way back in there. We might have to get something and tap down on it, but you're going to want that to seat all the way back down on there. Okay guys, so here we are. Now this thing did not have a gasket on it, so what we did here, we cleaned the surface, we put just a very thin layer of the import gray on it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do here, we're gonna stick it back on there, like so. Then we're gonna put our T30 torque spits back in, ever so carefully, and we're gonna reinstall it. Now, a lot of you guys are going to ask what the torque rating is on these, and it should be around 10 foot-pounds for this size of bolt. They don't have to be crazy. If you overdo anything with this plastic stuff, it's going to snap it. Okay guys, so this is where we're at. Went and replaced it, and it does work better, but it's still not right. And I could tell that you could hear the buzzing all the time in there. So that tells me you're probably just going to go and replace it. Now luckily, these things are dirt cheap. They're about $18 free shipping off eBay. So I think at this point, for reliability reasons, and that could possibly drain the battery, we're going to go ahead and replace this thing. But 95% of the time, what I just showed you works. Sometimes you could even go in here and not even have to take the second part off. You could just take the two bolts out, flip it over and spray in there and get that cleaned out too. But that's really all for today's video, guys. This is, like I said, for M42, M44, and M43 engines.